Is there any way to write a cover letter without it sounding cliched? Hell yeah. And the cliched ones are so boring, so awful. You know, I'm forwarding my resume to you because of the position I saw advertised on fill in the blank. I believe my experience with such and with such and such makes me an ideal individual for this role. You know, who cares what you think? Especially when your resume is little more than spam. You know, a resume that in no way, shape, or form demonstrates a fit for the role. You see, I want to break this question down to two parts. Number one is cover letters are a little bit anachronistic. Think in terms of the body of your email. Now, if you're uploading it to an applicant tracking system, think of page 1 of the resume as being the cover letter. So what will this cover letter do? It will demonstrate a fit for the role as you understand it to be. So if you've seen an ad, it's easiest because what you do is create what's called the T letter. A T letter, you know, and I created this idea or developed this idea years ago before it had a name, but it makes perfect sense that it's described this way. What you do is in the left-hand column, well, actually, let me start with the first sentence. I'm forwarding this resume to you based upon the recommendation of Jeff Altman. Jeff told me that you were looking for someone for a role, and he described a couple of things that you were looking for. I want to make my fit for this role apparent to you, so let me outline my background as is relevant. In the left-hand column, you put the experience as you understand it to be. And if you have a job ad, like I said, it's easiest of all because you use the qualifications that they've listed there, the requirements of the position, and perhaps the pluses that you have, as well as the responsibilities of the role. And then in the right-hand column, sorry, it's going to be this way, as you're looking at. In the right-hand column, you're next to it, you're going to put what you've done and for how long and how recently you did it. Because there's less interest in things that you did when Bill Clinton was president than there are now. So the more current stuff is always more relevant, thus if it's older, it's going to be less desirable. You need to be open about this and save yourself and them some time. So in the right-hand column, let's see if I do this right. Yeah, in the right-hand column, you put down the skill involved. In the left-hand, in the other column, you put down how long, how recently, and what you've done, briefly. So let's say there are 15 things there. That's the equivalent of the cover letter. So if it's in the body of an email because you're emailing it, this is the perfect way to do it. If you're doing it for an ATS system, then you're making this page 1 of the resume that you're uploading to the system. The system will parse it, fill in a number of fields. After you've done this, you finish up by saying, I hope to hear from you soon, and if I don't, I'll give you a call in a few days to follow up. That's it. That's not boring to an employer because that's what you're doing is demonstrating how you fit the role and making it obvious to them, as opposed to having people have to sit there and read tea leaves to figure it out. So that's how to make it not cliche, is by demonstrating your fit for the role. Have a great day.